After my last rail trail experience, my last video, I really needed to restore my faith in rail trails. This is the Victoria Rail Trail. I'm heading north. Back that way is the town of Lindsay, and the Victoria Rail Trail continues south of Lindsay. And if you're a regular viewer, if you saw my last video, that particular trail was what I questioned might be the worst trail in Ontario. At the very least, it's the worst I've ridden on. This section is just phenomenal. Some of the best gravel I've ridden on. Disturb him too much, but you can just notice those beautiful red markings there on his legs, and then when he sticks his head out, there we go, beautiful green and red. He's just enjoying the sun, having a little nibble on those yellow flowers, and wondering when this idiot on a bicycle is going to leave him alone. There we go, buddy. Have a good day. Ooh, you too. I'll leave him be now. So much of this trail so far is shaded, and as you can probably see, there's quite a breeze as well, which isn't really a headwind. It's not kind of impeding me, it's just cooling me down very, very nicely. So far this is great, and this little section here is just about as rough as it's got, which, as you can see, isn't really that bad at all. Morning. I'll just squeeze through real slow on the right there. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't think I'll see any skiers or snowmobilers today, but you never know. People are strange. This is Fenelon Falls, and actually when you get to Fenelon Falls, or when you start getting towards it, it gets a little bit complicated because the trail sort of almost disappears, but it's still there, and then eventually it'll lead you to this swing bridge, and as you can see, the swing bridge is not open at this time, so I'm going to end up going back on the roads, and I don't know if you can see the traffic that's going over just a regular road bridge, so I'll go over there, but I'm not in a rush to go further up the trail. I will, but I think I'm going to explore around here a little bit more because it's a really interesting looking town. pretty sure I've said this before, but if I haven't, I'm going to say it now. Cycling for me is about an awful lot more than just riding my bike. Place to live. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely not a day to pay any attention to the Garmin. The only thing I'm looking at really is time of day. I just want to make sure I get back before dark. I had no real set destination in mind, and with the pace I was going and all of the stops I was making, there was no way I was going to get to the next decent sized town, which was Kinmount. So I found myself a nice spot in the shade, and I had a little bit of food, and I turned around and I headed back towards Fenelon Falls. So I'm almost back to my starting point, and this has been just like a wonderful ride, just such a nice ride. And after my last rail trail experience, my last video, I really needed to restore my faith in rail trails. Last time I was being tortured by rocks the size of baseballs and mosquitoes the size of basketballs, and so it really wasn't a very enjoyable ride at all. But today this has way more than made up for it. The only thing that detracted from my enjoyment ever so slightly was the number of ATVs, and I have to say, I mean, the ATV riders were like really considerate, slowed down, but even going slow they're kicking up dust, but it really didn't spoil the ride. This was such a wonderful ride and such an awesome way to get back on rail trails and just remember why it is that I love them so much. I do hope you've enjoyed coming along for this ride with me. If you have, please hit the like button, and if you've not already done it, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you on the next ride.